Alexa, what time is it?
It's time 6:33 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Wednesday, July 5th.
Okay, Dave. Okay, guys. Today is day 57 of my health and fitness transformation. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. We are on day, I want to say 57, day 57, and we're moving, guys. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, the holiday festivities, how we ate, how we did not eat, and let's get into it. So, guys, like I said to you, you are on, or I am on an IF, or intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting allows me to eat, but it's how I eat. That's the question. So for me, even though I am on IF, but you got to remember too that I'm on alternate fasting, and I'm also on exercising. So when you're doing all three of these, there has to be a balance. So, but for me, I indulged, but I did not overindulge. Meaning, what? I ate a meal. So, and like I said, I had me some pasta and shrimp. So that was my meal. I didn't go all out, and I didn't go barbecue and stuff, but that's okay if we did, not a problem. But I'm starting to learn to eat within reason. And even with the pasta and shrimp, didn't go overboard. Portion sizes is where I was at with that. Ate my meal, didn't feel hungry. Partially that's probably because of the juice smoothies that I continue to have on a daily, and the water that I'm drinking. So I'm learning to change my dietary needs and my dietary habits more so than anything. So, those are choices. And for me, like I said, I'm not on the soapbox. This is not me talking to you about what you should not do, how it should not be. It's just me in terms of what I do, what I'm trying to do, and how I'm being focused at this time. So, yeah, that's it. What works for me may not work for you. And it's not something that either of us should beat ourselves over. If we overindulge, get back up. Someone told me for one time when I was trying to get the weight off, and it was I had to go in for a doctor's appointment. And so I knew that my weight was up. So I know I had to weigh in, and the nurse that was doing my weight and my blood pressure, I kind of confessed to her. I said, hey, I haven't been doing too well, and I ate, and so my weight is probably up. And she simply said, that's okay, just start tomorrow. Just start tomorrow. It's simple. It's simple. As simple as that. Just start tomorrow. So that's the same way we're going to take what we're trying to do now. Is not that there's always tomorrow, but you do have that option. But don't do it so many times. At least in my talking to me again, guys. Whenever you hear me on my soapbox, it's me talking to me, and it may come off as just talking to you, and it's fine if you're taking it as that way, because it can help you. But this is what helps me right now. It's me talking to me, trying to stay focused on the goal of getting this weight off. So yeah, so that was it. Nothing extravagant, nothing different, other than I had a beer. I said I had a beer yesterday, and I did. I had one beer, and I kept it at that. No overindulgence in that region. And I just, I don't know. I wanted to celebrate the 4th, I guess, like normal. But even those are dangerous things, I guess, if you make them that way. But no, I am trying to change my whole being and whole outcome. So that means I am trying to do things a little bit differently than what I was. So yeah, I'm okay. And hopefully you're okay as well. So that we got past that one. Wasn't anything that was dangerous, damaging to the system. So I was eager, waiting to wake up this morning so I could get out and get my exercise on. So that's changing, because that's the first thing on my mind now, is to get myself going, and even I'm back on my 36s. So 36 today and tomorrow. From the time of 36 hours I've already been on since I stopped eating at 8 last night. So you count that time as well. So it's fasting time. So it's great. It's great. So 10 minutes, drinking my water, make sure I get that hydration in. Those 62 ounces. I would say get a large bottle of some type of container that you can drink out of that will keep your mind on drinking. They have all kinds of things out there now. They have an electronic one where it has a light at the bottom, and the bottom comes on. It reminds you to drink your water. You probably have apps like that on your phone too. I don't know. But for me, I just old school, got a big 62-ounce bottle of water that you probably see in my pictures when I post my posts, and I drink 2 of those a day. And so the way I do it is I start out drinking. Sometimes I drink more than normal. Then I just sit it there, and every time I walk by it, I take a sip. That's how I'm getting it done. That's how I'm getting it done. So it's a nice morning this morning, guys. It's summer, so you're catching some coolness early on, which I'm glad I'm having, because it's been blistering during the afternoons and evenings. High temperatures, 100 and some odd degrees on each of those days. It's been rough. So getting your stuff done in the morning, at least for me, is essential. And I'm starting to get to that discipline. I like that. Get my day going in that morning time, and it's like set it and forget it. So, and if I want to do some more, do some extra or something, like I do sometimes, I get out and I'll do a little walk. So that's how we do it. That's how we're doing it. So yeah, that was on my mind this morning, guys. Was how did we do with the holidays? I hope you guys went out and enjoyed yourselves. It was nice and quiet for me. No frills and no thrills. Fireworks, man. I'm doing this walk now, and looks like everybody in the neighborhood was shooting fireworks. I'm just coming across all of it, scattered all in the street now around the park. People come in the park, and they were I'll leave it there. They were popping the fireworks and doing their thing. I take it. So you see a lot of strong fireworks and illegal fireworks, just remnants of the holiday occasion. And I mean, I'll incorporate some of that too. I got a little bit of that on film, I think, if I remember to put some of that in my video. Yeah, they had fireworks going like crazy. You know, you think that with the fires, you know, being the way it is in these homes and stuff, man, it's a blessing if your house didn't catch on fire. With all this stuff I'm seeing in the street. But you know, everybody seemed to enjoy it. So this would be the way it was when we were kids. This is how we used to do it. When fireworks, in some states fireworks are still legal. But you know, the fireworks were a lot of enjoyment when I was a child. I'm sure it was with you guys too. So I like seeing fireworks. So that was the highlight of my evening, was to get the chance to see the fireworks going. That was cool. So yeah, see, I'm looking at, and I haven't seen a package of these in a long time, guys. I'm gonna have to take a picture of these. Hold on, stop. Yeah, see, these were firecrackers. Let me see. Yeah, that's the packaging. You guys see some that didn't go off. We have duds here and there. When I was a kid, we used to pick those up. We used to pick those up, and we have a short fuse, so we had to light them and run. or forbid it, we used to try to light them in our fingers, man. If you ever had that pop in your hand, it feels like you just sit on your hands for a while, and all the blood is gone, and other than the sting, a little harsher sting. That's how they felt. Well, you know, there are people blowing their hands off with that. I'm grateful that I never did. But yeah, so I had to take a look at that. I hadn't seen a package like that in a while, because we stopped shooting fireworks long years ago as a kid. Yeah, so people, they enjoyed themselves, you know. The sound of everything being where it was last night just kind of reminds you of how it used to be. Explosions here and there, kids laughing and playing and screaming, and just enjoyment. So guys, day 47, day 48 come up, and you know, I'm sorry, I said 47, didn't I? 57. I'm gonna have to correct that on my editing. Day 57 and day 58. So we'll little treat tomorrow for the 58. That's in the Mastering Fitness, and I look forward to that one as well. Man, my mind keeps coming and going at times. Trying to keep track of stuff. So I was able to upload my videos, guys. So I video myself every day, whatever I'm gonna be doing, a movement, so I can post. So I finally got those uploaded, and was able to do, I like to do shorts off of some of them. And so that was a good productive time. It's just that I hadn't been able to, with the tree situation kind of throwing my schedule off, kind of threw off my posting activities too. So that's straightened out. So that's it. Just trying to get my plans going. I just thought about it. I said, man, 4th of July fell on a Tuesday, and it's Wednesday already. So you're close to the weekend. So that's kind of like a bonus for some people. Oh man, now I'm starting to feel it in my legs, guys. But I'm gonna push on today. I set a goal in my head to try to get in 4 laps today. So we're approaching lap 2, and we'll be moving to lap 3. So this is going to be my exercise for the day, going forward. So what's coming up? So I'm gonna try to get a more even exercise plan going. I'm gonna sit down and kind of write it out for myself, and I'm gonna try to stick to it as much and as close as I possibly can coming up, so that I know what I'm doing on each day. And then that's what we're gonna work on and work towards. We'll get that going. So I'll write that out, and I'll begin to do some of that. I want to incorporate some of the things that I've already been working on with my cardio, some of this HIIT exercising that I introduced, and then also weight training. I want to put some weight training in there too. So I'm going to probably try to calendar it out. I think that's going to be the easiest way for me to do that. I like doing the impromptu stuff, guys, but I'm starting to feel that I'm getting, I don't know, it's starting to get better for me, and I'm starting to move. Like I said, I'm trying to level up in ways so that I can continue to progress as I go. No difference. It's going to be as simple as exercises, even on the leveling up as I can do, so that I can keep it simple and I can keep it moving. Not trying to make things, so complicated that not trying to make things so complicated that I don't get, that I'm not able to continue to keep my regimen going. The simpler it is, I think, the better. At least it is for me. And then, too, like I say, everybody's personality is different. Everybody may have a different way of doing what they do, and that's good. Whatever whatever works for you, guys, like I say, leave comments down below. You have some thoughts on what I'm talking about, let's hear it. Let's talk about it. Let's try to figure it out together, and let's see what's working. And we say get the stuff that's working, throw out the stuff that's not. So, you know, that's sort of like how you have to look at it. You know, keep those things that work for you. You know, it's like I told you, simple things. You know, find something that you like to do, stick to that. Find something different that you can do, start that. You know, whatever it takes, make it easy on yourself, just like I make it easy on myself. Good morning.
Good morning.
And you know, that's how we roll. And that's how we'll get it done. So yeah, the neighbor cleaning up all the fireworks they put out in front of his house and the street. That was the only thing with this park, guys, was okay, you know, people enjoying themselves, but they're parking right across the street from you. But when they're shooting the fireworks, they're shooting them and it's going over your house. That's not cool. And I'm like, all you have to do is turn the other way. I don't see any fireworks on the sidewalks. I did see people over on the playground side, which is like over in the middle, had their kids and they were doing the sparklers and all that. But all this illegal bottle rockets and all that other types of stuff, they were parking on the side of that. I guess they wanted to get, in case cops came, they wanted to break clean and run. I don't know what that's about, but it would have been simple and easy for them to just shoot the rockets over the park. The park is open ground for the most part. We have a tree section. Let me see if I can show it to you. Hold on. Okay, guys. So, see all that? We have trees in this section here, and that's a tennis court. And then you have trees. But then, if you keep walking, like I'm gonna walk with this right now and show you guys. If you keep walking, you come to a part that's open. So you come to a part that's open. See, you got all this open field right here. That if they shot the fireworks, they wouldn't go over the houses. See, it would have been nothing but clean skies and an open field. So of course we do what we do, but yeah, that would have been preferably to me, instead of seeing the rockets going over my house. So yeah, that would have been a different choice, or could have been a different choice, different shot at it. You know, what do you say? You live near a park. When you live near parks, guys, I don't care how it is. I'm not in any, and I don't even know if you can regulate some of this stuff in gated communities, but you're in the open park, so you get all kinds of things happening in the parks, like normal things, you know, even abnormal things and crazy stuff going on these days. Some of which is these kids in these cars. They don't respect the cars like we used to. They cut in here and they're doing these circles in the streets with the cars. Had several houses hit, and despite any kind of so-called line barriers and stuff like that, they just still continue to do it. People's cars have been hit. So that's just part of what you got if you just choose to buy, or you are around the houses with park right across the street from you. So, but it's part of the game, I guess. Oh, man. So, you know, I'm starting to loosen up, even though This is my third round. So I'm feeling good, man. I feel good. I feel good, guys. I feel good, you know. The clean eating, the clean system is starting to work for me. My energy levels, not as many aches and pains. Still have some because you're old, you know. 58 years old, but just feel good. You know, I'm inspired by my neighbors. I have neighbors who are my age and older, who come out here and exercise and do their thing in the park, and you get encouraged by that. You know, you look forward to that because, you know, you fit in that category, and you feel like, you know, if they can, I can. As long as the Lord has blessed you. And even then, guys, I've seen some miraculous situations on the internet, and thanks to videos and stuff of people who are not as able as you are. Put it to you that way, and yet they find a way. So that's what I'm tapping into. You know, tapping into that in my system. You know, how do I keep doing the things I do to find a way? Let's find a way. Let's find a way to continue to exercise. Let's find a way to keep your health and fitness going. Let's find a way to get healthy. Let's find a way to get this weight off. That's where I'm at right now. So yeah. So this is round 3, guys. Round 3. The third lap that I got going. Morning. Third lap that I got going, and moving into the 4th. So that's pretty good. Oh man, starting to get my stride up too. I like that. Get my stride going a little bit and get a little looser. You know, sometimes that's the case too. You know, you get your when your body gets in motion and you get to moving, it gets a little easier. You know, that's what's starting to happen. Oh man, I can just imagine what it's gonna feel like with the rest of this weight off of me. You know, I don't know. Hopefully my wheels will keep up. I would hope my wheels will keep up, and my knees wouldn't hurt as much. And like I said, I got a neighbor, man, and he's running. So how he's doing that at that age, you know, maybe I'll find out. I don't know. But he's been doing it for years. Speed walking, and I've seen him running and everything. So I'm like, you know, that would be probably beyond my imagination, you know, to get to that form of that kind of a level and stuff. Hey, good morning. How you guys doing? Hold on, guys. You guys doing okay? How? Okay, guys, just took a pause, break, talked to one of my neighbors, and everything. Her husband's kind of bad off. He's got dementia, and it's been kind of painful. Especially if you know this guy, guys. This guy moved in the neighborhood, and he's like Mr. Rogers on steroids. You know, you like to see him. He'd stand outside and wave at you, speak to you. Just a people person. You know, just a people person and stuff. So one day, when I discovered he had dementia and other problems, his wife was gone, and he had wandered out of the house. So, you know, I'm waving at him, said, "Hey, how's it going?" And he's waving back at me. And so, then he comes over, and you know, usually when he comes over, because he's older, you know, I try to get him a chair so he can sit down and we can have a chat. which I did, and got him some water. And he, it just, his memory wasn't there. And I could tell that, you know, he was struggling and everything. But so he said, okay, it's time for me to go. And gets up out of the chair and he gets ready to walk down I've got a driveway that's a little at a slight angle, and he trips and he falls on his face. And I'm like, oh my goodness. So I picks him up. No worse for the wear in terms of anything that happened to him physically. You know, in terms of he didn't scrape, his face didn't scratch or nothing. And I sat him back up in the chair, and that's when I realized that he wasn't too good. So you know, I asked him if he wanted me to call the ambulance and stuff. And he was like, no, I'm okay. He's still on my name. I'm okay. He said my name. And I said, well, where's your wife, man? Well, she's over there, but her car was gone, so I know she wasn't there. And so it just so happened his stepdaughter comes pulling out of the driveway, well, in the garage. The garage is closed. And I kind of moved over there as quickly as I could, and I told her, I said, hey, your dad's over here, and he fell out. And so she comes over, and she asks him a bunch of questions, and so she calls her mother to come and help him to get himself together. But yeah, guys, that was the beginning of that. And since then, he's I don't know. She said sometimes he jumped out he's got a window on the first floor. He jumps out the window to get out. She doesn't keep him in. It's just he's doing stuff like that. He breaks out the window, and then he comes and he's wandering the park and stuff. And so she's having a time. So my prayers are with her and him. So it's unfortunate. So that's it. That's so that opens up another thing, guys. Those are things that we don't always have control over. So how do we work from there? You know, trying to keep as strong-minded as we can with given situations. It's tough. You know, none of this is predictable. There's no difference in the only thing that's predictable is the fact that you picked up a lot of weight, and how'd you got there? You got there. How you get it off now is predictable, meaning you know that if you don't do something about it, it's not going to go anywhere. But you can do something about that. Mentally, those are struggles. So, you know, there's all kinds of things that we can do to keep our mind positive and clear. And, you know, since this is about weight loss, guys, you know, let's keep a mental positivity picture on that. You know, let's think about how to mitigate those struggles. Let's fight the understanding of it's gonna get better if we do better. Let's work at it. So that's where I'm shifting my mind to. Because you don't know what's gonna happen to you, you know, in life. That's the unpredictable. But you try to control the things that you can as best you can, you know, and that's all you can do. So that's where we're at. We're trying to work at it, trying to move on it, trying to get it where it needs to be. So, yeah, so look at this, guys. We're on the last leg of 4 laps. That would be, especially walking on the outside, equivalent to a mile. I haven't walked a mile in so long. I'm walked a mile. I got a mile in today. So 1 mile, guys, one step, 1 mile at a time. So yeah, that's the value of that. So very simple, nothing strenuous. Body feels okay. Hips are a little bit kind of sore right now, but I think I'll survive that, and it feels pretty good. So guys, I'm at the end of my journey for 4 miles. Yeah, see you guys, they're jogging now. I see an older guy jogging as I speak. You know, that would be a goal. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I would have to get checked out to make sure that my knees are able. So four laps, 1 mile, 1 day at a time. We can do this. Yeah, we can do this. You know, I have a commenter that's a regular commenter, so you might hear me. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. So Felicia, she's encouraging. She's on the journey, guys. Leave a comment, encourage her, because we encourage each other, all of us. So let's encourage each other. Let's make this happen. Let's keep going. So with that, guys, have a positive day. We hit 4. That's good. Talk to you tomorrow. Had to come back. I think I said her name, Felicia. So now, guys, have a positive day. Okay, I'm gonna walk inside the lines of the park, guys, this time, just to get me some extra in. Okay, I'm going to get my mailman. He's over there. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, he just passed. So I'm ahead to go get a little extra walk in. So since I can, it's a nice day. Not too hot, a little on the breezy side. Feels good out here. Really nice, really. It's not too hot. Not too hot at all. Yeah, not that hot at all. So I thought I'd get me a little extra in today. It's warm, but the breeze is making it cooler. So I would say, if I had to guess, this temperature has to be 80 degrees. Yeah, no, I don't think it's higher than that. I know it's not 70s. Guys, I know that. It's not 70s. Let me see him take a picture of this. Okay, guys, that's the picture of the tennis court. If you watch my videos and you'll watch the last one, maybe you'll come up with some conclusion. So I'll leave it at that. So yeah, here we go, guys. We're back on the road. So yeah, you know, I don't know, guys. You just feel a little more healthy. You know, this shirt here, guys, I'm fitting a bit better. Wasn't fitting that at all. So hopefully that's an indication that all the hard work is paying off and everything. So it's hard to say, but I think so. I can confidently say that. But you know, guys, you know, we're not gonna take the measure of the few pounds or whatever, because we will take it. We won't leave it, but it's just not our focus. The health is our focus. That is going to happen. And yes, I will be, recording and putting down my results. So that's it on that one. I'm taking the easy route today. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm inside the park now, where I usually walk the perimeter. I just thought I'd do a little something different today, because this is my extra walk, and so it's not too bad. Day 57. So yeah. So yeah, when I find the time to do a little extra, I'll do a little bit extra when I can. So that's how all of this mounts up to being, more of what you need, and more of what we're going to enjoy as we move forward. A little bit extra don't hurt. Another way to burn calories, simple way. Thing I like the most is that my knees are not hurting. So because my knees are not hurting, I've been able to walk, and that's pretty good. Don't feel any wear or tear as I have in the past. So let me see. I think I'm gonna sway off for a minute, guys. It's something I haven't done to show you guys the court. This might be something that I'll do coming forward, hopefully. Okay, guys, so this is the basketball court. They haven't maintained it too much. I see the nettings have been ragtag. It's like the park people need to come out and change them out. But sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Yeah, they've been playing around. They've been playing the nets out for these guys. So I remember when COVID was here, they shut all of this down. So previous to COVID, that's what I was doing. I was just coming out here in the morning and shooting hoops. So yeah, that's part of what it is. I'm gonna take the longer route because I veered off course. I don't want to step in this grass, guys. I have a lot of dogs in this park, and you know what that means. So people don't always pick up. When I had a dog, and I did, I grabbed the boxes. Usually would contain bags to pick up your dog's waste and dispose of it. Let's see, probably don't even have anything. Oh, they do. See, I'm at let me stop. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so see, and there's bags in here. Right here, that's a bag. So, they have those, but people seldom use them. I even seen where they had 3 of these up at one time. So now they only have 1, and they're still not using them. So yeah, that is such the way it is. But yeah, I don't know. I think for me, because I live here, You know, I feel I have a responsibility to keep up my neighborhood as best I can. And that's okay. You know, people don't do it. But like I say, I'll pick up after people that leave stuff outside. Sometimes, I'll go around the park and pick up trash. Depends on how I'm feeling. At the mailbox guy. Let me see if I got any mail. Yes, I did. But my packages aren't here that I'm supposed to be waiting on. Don't know what that's about. I have to go and check what's going on with that. Okay. So yeah. That's an easy walk today. Around, I guess it's so breezy. You know, and it doesn't feel too bad. Where it's usually, it's been extremely hot. So it looks like it's come down at least for a couple of days. So that's an advantage. I'm liking that. So yeah. So guys, I'm close to the house. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap us up. This is the ending of the end of 57. I promise. I want to add this after my my footage to indicate that. So more to come.